Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stacy. I have got a collective haul of the most random things that I wanted to share with you guys. All of this stuff came from different stores over the month of July, and I've just been kind of putting it all in a pile to save it to film this video for you guys. I have some books, I have some stuff from Hobby Lobby, I have stuff from Joanne Fabrics, I have stuff from antique thrift stores, Goodwill, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure what to get started with. I think I'll start with the books, and then if you're not interested in non-bookish things, you can just stop watching when I'm done with the books, I guess. So let's just get into this. I found these two Agatha Christie books at my Goodwill. These are Five Little Pigs and Curtain. And I know Curtain is the last Perrault book. Haven't read it yet. I haven't read Five Little Pigs either. And these are not my favorite covers. I don't love these. I have much better Christie covers that I like a lot more than this, but for the price at Goodwill, I couldn't pass it up. And I'm pretty sure all of the rest of these books came from McKay's used bookstore. I got this one. What is this? Law and Author, an Ashton Corners Book Club Mystery. And this one has two little Siamese cats on here. I don't know what any of these books are about, but because they had cats, that's why I got them. And they were all 75 cents. I got this one, Death by Pumpkin Spice. I thought this cover was really cute. It's by Alex Erickson, and I'm assuming this will be a really good one to read in the fall time. I am a pumpkin spice girl. I do love a good pumpkin spice coffee, latte, whatever, anything. I will take it any way it comes. And I'm very excited because I just saw Dunkin' Donuts is bringing out their fall menu. I want to say like August 18th, around there, somewhere in the middle of August. So I am looking forward to that. And then I got this one. It's called The Black Cat Sees His Shadow, and this is a bad luck cat mystery. And this one takes place at a pumpkin festival. So again, a great book to read in the fall time. Okay, moving on to other genres. I got this one by Anne Perry. This is called The Cater Street Hangman. This is the first Charlotte and Thomas Pitt novel. I've never read anything by Anne Perry, and I'm really surprised by that because she writes mysteries, and this is historical mystery, which is my favorite type of mystery. So yeah, I love the cover and the like fancy outfits and stuff. I don't know what it's about, but looking forward to trying out an Anne Perry book. I grabbed Witch's Mark by Sarah Norquist. This is actually a Christian book. It says fiction, Christian, fantasy on the back. This is about a girl who time travels back to the time of the Salem witch trials. So I've never heard of this, never heard of this author. I think this is like an independently published book, just from the way it kind of feels and looks. But I thought I would give it a try because I do like time travel, and if it's Christian time travel, I think that would be even better. Moving on to Christian historical fiction romance. This is Tracy Peterson's A Treasure Concealed. It's part of the Sapphire Brides trilogy. I actually own book 2, so I was excited to find book 1. I don't know if you have to read these in order or not, but I've been on a Tracy Peterson kick for the last month or so, and I'm really enjoying her writing, so I was excited to find book 1. I got The Silent Governess by Julie Klassen. She is definitely a favorite in the historical genre, so I think I've only read one of her books so far, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. It is a pretty big book though. I think this has got to be, well, it's not 500 pages, it's over 400 pages, so it's pretty big. I got some more random Tracy Peterson books. They had a ton of her books there, and these were all 35 cents a piece. So I got The Miner's Lady. This is Land of Shining Water series, so I'm not really sure where this takes place, but it has something to do with mining. I got this one, Treasures of the North. This is book 1 in the Yukon Quest series, so Alaska. And then I picked up all 3 books in her Golden Gate series. So all of these take place in San Francisco. And look at these covers. They're just gorgeous. Yeah, I have lots of historical fiction to keep me going for a while. And the last 2 books I picked up, both are from Tracy Chevalier, I think is how you say her name, but I'm not entirely sure. So this one is called Mrs. Lincoln's Dressmaker, and this is about the woman who made Mrs. Lincoln's dress, Abraham Lincoln's wife. So I have been looking forward to reading this one for a while because it has to do with a dressmaker, and I love anything to do with sewing. And I also got Remarkable Creatures, and this is about a woman who was really good at finding fossils on the beach in England. I used to want to be a paleontologist when I was growing up, so I love anything to do with fossils and dinosaurs and stuff like that. So I am very much looking forward to this one. Also, I think this author is Christian. She has some other books that I think are listed in the Christian category. These 2 aren't listed as Christian fiction, but I feel like there's probably going to be that kind of leaning in them, so I think I'm really going to love these books. Okay, that's it for the books, but I did get 2 other things while I was at McKay's. I got 2 mystery games. I got this one. This is Exit the Game, The Abandoned Cabin. And this is like doing an escape room, but board game form. And me and my family have done stuff like this in the past, and we really like the mystery escape room type of stuff. We do like honest escape rooms quite often. So this is right up our alley. This was $10, which I think is pretty expensive for a used game, but it did have all the pieces. Also got this mystery game. It's Secrets of Emerald Hill. It says it is the immersive 1980s themed dinner party game where crime is served a la carte. I love the 1980s. I was born in the 70s, so I grew up in the 80s, so I love that theme. But this game is for 8 people. So I'm gonna see if my neighbors want to play it with us. I do have some really fun-loving neighbors, so I think they will join in, but I think this will be a blast. It's one of those games where everybody is a different character and you get dressed up for your character, which again is right up my alley. So yeah, I am very excited for this find, and I didn't leave the sticker on here, so I don't know how much this was. Okay, that is everything that I got at McKay's. I am going to jump into the antique store that I went to. So the first thing is this mirrored silver tray. How beautiful is this? I was looking for this exact thing for the longest time. My friend gave me an antique dresser that she was getting rid of, and I painted the dresser blue, and I painted the handles this color silver, and I thought a tray like this would be so pretty on top of that dresser with some like perfume bottles or something in it. So I'll put a little picture of the dresser so you can see what I'm talking about, but I want to put this on top of that, and this was only $10 at the antique store. These are not going to show up very well, but I got 2 of these candle wall sconces. I hate the color of these. I'm gonna spray paint these probably black or like a bronze or something like that, make them look more antique-y. But I got these specifically because I have these candles. These are not from the thrift store, these are from Amazon, but these are realistic looking flickering candles that you use a remote control to turn on and off, and you can set a timer for them. They look so real. I love these things, and I have them kind of sprinkled throughout my house, but I wanted to hang some up in the hallway upstairs. Our power goes out quite frequently, and I thought this would be a fun way to light up the hallway because there's no windows in that hallway. It's very dark. So I'm gonna hang these on the wall and put those candles in them. All right, and this next thing is not going to be the easiest thing to see, but I have a vision for this as well. Have you guys been seeing that trend going around online where people are finding kind of like antique-y or old looking paintings at the thrift store, and then they are painting little ghosts into the pictures? I want to do that, but I want to paint pumpkins and like apples and things like that onto these. So I bought this whole thing, the whole frame and whatever, but I want to take the pictures in it out and cut this apart. So I have 3 separate pictures and do kind of more of a gallery wall kind of look. But like this top picture here, there's a wheelbarrow. So I'm going to put some, you know, apples or pumpkins in the wheelbarrow, and then, you know, sprinkle some fall looking things around on these pictures, just to jazz it up and give it my own flair. I think that'll be really fun and cool. And then I will hang them up separately. So I get 3 pictures out of this. This whole thing, including the frame, cost $9. So I can repurpose the frame for something else and then get those 3 pictures out of it. So I thought that was a really good deal. And the thing that I love the most that I got at the antique store is this oil lamp. How beautiful is this? This is an antique lamp from the 1940s. I actually found this exact lamp online and looked it up. I got this for $10 and it's in perfect condition, except I do need to replace the wick that would go in here. The wick was like disintegrated, but they're super cheap. I can get those on Amazon. And I already have the oil that goes in this lamp. I bought one that looks like this but much smaller at like a real store a few years ago. This is like 3 times the size. But again, I think this will be so cool whenever our power goes out to light up the oil lamps, because they put out a lot more light than just a candle. This is going to be stunning. I'm also just going to turn them on like fall cold nights. I think it's going to be beautiful. I also picked up this wooden basket. This says Happy Pumpkin Spice Season on it. So I'm just going to fill this up with like fake pumpkins, or maybe like a plaid scarf or something hanging out of it, and have it as decor sitting around. Okay, so let's move on to what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I have already started my fall shopping at Hobby Lobby. It is my favorite place to hang out now because it's like 100 degrees outside and I hate it. So I got 2 new mugs for the season. I got this fall fox mug, has a mother fox and a baby fox on it, and this is like the perfect size mug for me. I love this. Then I also got this one with a gnome on it. Gnomes are my favorite thing ever. I have them all over my house all of the time. I can't have enough gnomes. My family laughs at me every time I bring another one into the house. So I could not pass this up. This is a perfect tea mug because it's smaller, and I will use this in the evenings. Speaking of gnomes, I grabbed these 2 little fall precious gnomes, little fall harvest. So this guy has a little pumpkin, she has a cornucopia. I love these so much. I'm already gonna put them out. I don't even care that it's still technically July. I'm putting these out. Okay, I lied. I got 2 other things at the thrift store that were kind of buried. I got these 2 candle holders. These are the like cracked glass candle holders, and they have pumpkins on them. These were $3 a piece. You just put, you know, little votives or whatever in there. But I am just going to fill my house with all of the battery powered remote candles because they have the real flames and they look so nice. And then I will just set everything to turn on at the same time and turn off at the same time. So I don't even have to do anything, but I love these. Okay, so moving on to some sewing things and random places. I got 2 new patterns that I want to attempt to try. This is like a you can do a jumpsuit or a dress like this, and it was in the simple section at Walmart, and this was only $3 for this pattern. Which I think is a great deal because patterns can be pretty expensive. And then I also got this pattern at Walmart for this little like short set jumpsuit, or you can make it like a little skirt, but I thought that was adorable. And again, this was only $3 and in the simple section, so we shall see about that. Here is some fabric that I have been picking up that I want to use for fall projects. I got some fabric with candy corns on it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with all these. I have a bunch of projects rolling around in my head, but then I got this gray fabric with these little mushrooms on it, these perfect little fall mushrooms. This blue, greenish blue fabric with maple leaves and pine cones. This is so pretty. This is one of my favorites because it's very like jewel toned and vibrant. And then my favorite one that I picked up is this. This is very, very soft fabric. I'm not even sure what this is. It's kind of fleecy feeling, but it has these really pretty fall leaves on it. So yeah, I am super excited to get to work with these fabrics. They are so pretty. Okay, and the last thing I'll show, on a whim, I've decided that I'm gonna try to learn how to do embroidery. I've never done embroidery before. I've done cross stitch when I was in school, so I kind of understand how that works. But I would prefer embroidery because my eyesight is pretty bad and I can't do cross stitch the way you have to like be able to see the little squares. But I've been obsessed with watching people doing embroidery projects online and I want to do them, so I picked up some hoops. I got these, I want to say I got these at Hobby Lobby. I also bought a bunch of wooden hoops at Walmart, but I can't find them. I don't know what happened to them, but I got some hoops. And I picked up a storage container for all my little embroidery threads. I got a bunch of thread. As you can see, I got like mostly fall colors. They came in a pack of fall colors all together, and I've already unwound them and wound them onto their own little bobbins. So I will be just starting with very simple fall like projects that I am copying off of online, just trying to like free draw things. And last night, this is the project that I got started on. I'm attempting to do a pumpkin, and then I think I'll try to do like some leaves or something around it to add something to this. But yeah, I really liked doing this. This was a lot of fun, and I just sat in front of the TV and plugged away at this. This was like 3 hours worth of work, but I loved every second of it. So that's my new hobby besides sewing and reading, and I also like playing video games, so yeah, I'm busy. Anyway, that is all the stuff that I have picked up recently in the month of July. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if you do any of these hobbies. Let me know if you have a hobby. What is it besides reading? Obviously, everybody here reads. But if you do something besides reading, let me know what that is. And I will see you all soon, I guess, whenever I have time in between, you know, flittering around from one thing to the next. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Bye.